Hello everyone, welcome back to Kanga TV, the home of North Melbourne fans. I am here with you for the second time today on Wednesday the 23rd of October to bring you an update in regards to our list. The club has just announced that midfielder Charlie Lazzaro and small forward Blake Drury won't be offered contracts for season 2025 and beyond, meaning their time at North Melbourne has sadly come to an end. Now, Charlie Lazzaro, he was taken with pick 36 in the 2020 draft and unfortunately didn't really make a mark on the side. He struggled to secure a place, and I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that he was moved and often played out of position. Charlie Lazzaro is a midfielder and definitely plays his best football in the midfield, but considering how stacked our midfield has been pretty much since the moment he walked through the door, he's really struggled to be able to cement a spot. He doesn't have the same versatility as someone like a Tom Powell, who has been able to lock his spot into the best 23 this season, being able to push higher up the ground. He can kick a few goals. He's also a bigger frame, so physically he's a lot more imposing, and he has also gone down back and been able to have a presence rebounding off the defensive 50, which is something that Charlie hasn't unfortunately been able to do, where he has been required to add a second or a third dimension to his game. He hasn't been able to, and it's a shame because in my mind his best game was in round 23 last season against the Gold Coast Suns, the infamous Harley Reid game down in Tasmania, where North took the win and through opportunity, through injury, it paved way for Charlie. He was able to crack into the senior side, he was able to crack into the midfield, and I think he did a great job. It was easily the best game he's ever played for us, but unfortunately, given the personnel that did return from injury this season, he was unable to secure a spot in the best 23 and potentially didn't make the most of his opportunities when they came his way. Now with the inclusion of a Luke Parker during the off-season, and we have seen someone like Harry Sheasel move, play more midfield time, the emergence of LDU, or the continuation, I should say, of LDU, and the likes of Wardlaw, McKirch is probably going to want more opportunity in the midfield. There's so many options now that unfortunately it's probably left Charlie Lazzaro on the outer. Charlie Lazzaro played 39 games during his time at North, including 9 games in 2024, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. I am surprised they didn't actually consider keeping him for depth, or maybe they did, but it could give us a little indication into what we're looking to do in the draft, potentially bring in a bigger bodied midfielder at some point during the draft, which I think all of us can agree that is a real need that we need to address. A lot of our midfielders are the same, and unfortunately for Charlie, with him being in and out of the side and potentially not having the same skill set as some of the others, not having the same diversity and versatility as some of the others, that has led to this decision. On a personal note, I'm pretty upset. I really, really like Charlie Lazzaro. If anyone has had the pleasure of meeting him, always greeted you with a smile, incredible energy, incredible positivity, and he's definitely someone I'll miss seeing around the club, and I have no doubt so many others will as well. The other one was Blake Drury. He was taken with pick 1 in the 2022 rookie draft, only managed 10 games across 2 seasons at North, including 6 in 2024. There was a lot of excitement and promise that surrounded Drury when he came to the club at the end of 2022. He was highly regarded for his leadership qualities and skills, but unfortunately never really got to properly showcase that on field anyway for the club. Again, it's a really, really difficult one. He probably had more of an opportunity to cement his spot. He did push up forward and he did kick a few goals, and would have been handy in that small forward role if he was quick enough and if he was able to sort of adapt a bit better to that role, but never really made it and never was able to cement that spot. And as spoken about in a previous video with welcoming in Jacob Constanti, we've also got Braden George in the wings, along with Robert Hanson Jr. and Jaden Stevenson. There's a host of small forwards and none of them have quite been able to make that position their own. So with Drury out of contract at the end of this season, it doesn't surprise me that they decided to move him on. Nonetheless, it's still sad. It's never easy to see somebody go, especially two great young men, super friendly, and always a pleasure to chat to around the club when I did see them. That now leaves Cooper Harvey as the only player without a contract heading into the 2025 season. We still don't know what the club is going to do with Cooper Is he going to be redrafted? Is he going to be given another contract, or are the club going to go their separate ways? Time will obviously tell on that decision. I think it would be a shame if we weren't able to bring Cooper up through the ranks the same way we did with Boomer. However, they're obviously two very different people and two very, very different career trajectories at this point. So it's very, very much a wait and see. But that is all I've got for you today. What do you think about those two list changes? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and continue on the conversation across on socials, Kanga TV Show on Instagram and Twitter. I look forward to seeing you guys very soon.